Hello and welcome back to the stream. This is going to be a relatively short one. Um, Probably maybe an hour, tops. Had a few thoughts after this afternoon's stream that I wanted to take care of. I didn't do a whole lot off stream. So just to give you an idea, what I did earlier as an overview, we set up some iron mining. So we're creating iron plates and iron rods into those two containers over there. And then we've basically upgraded the hub all the way. So it's doing its thing. And then we were able to build some biomass generators. And then I got some limestone being built over here for concrete. And then up in the distance over there, I've got copper being extracted and turned into wire and cable. So that's what we're doing for now. And what I wanted to do in this little brief stream is to update the power a bit. As I've shown, that we have inputs now on the biomass generators. So what I want to do is kind of automate this a bit. And if we notice the biomass generators over here, they don't have any inputs, so they will eventually run out of fuel completely. And so I want to make sure that each one of these that makes 20 megawatts, there's 40 megawatts total here, is covered by these types of generators that can be fueled automatically and in an automated fashion. So, since each one of these makes 30 megawatts, so there's 60, and between those two it's 40, I'm going to make 2 more of these so that at least when those run out of fuel over there, that the group of 4 here will still be able to maintain the power. So to do that, I'm going to copy and rotate and put it in line with this one. Place that down. And I need iron plates and wire. Let me go get the iron plates and wire. Be able to make another one. This is the iron plates. I'll grab a stack of that. And wire is up here. I'll grab that real quick. Again, this is where I had automated, well, as best I could, some wire and some cable. So we got no cable in here. You're not you're not plugged in, darn it. Activate you. But I'm gonna need some wire. Grab you some ore. Now we got some cable. And again, what I was missing for the power is wire. So I need to get some wire going. Let's turn this off so it doesn't take all the wire from me for the moment. We'll end up expanding this eventually. Again, like I said, it's going to be a short stream. A few things I wanted to do, but I didn't want to do a whole lot not on stream, so you guys didn't miss it. Need 25 wire for another burner. We only need 1 more for now, so we only need 6 more wire. And we certainly have that now, so we'll let that continue. And now I'll turn this back on so we can create some cable. There we go. All right, let's head back and do this. Hey, now I feel like an idiot because I just did all that recap and it just stayed on the table screen. Sorry about that. What I did, just to recap, sorry, I had come up here. This is where my copper is. So there's my smelter. This one is taking the ingots, copper ingots, and making wire. And this constructor here is making cable out of it. Turns out it didn't have power to it, so I ran a power line to this constructor. It's now making cable, but I had shut that off just so I can get enough wire, which I now have, so I turned that back on. And I'll give you the other recap again. I feel like an idiot because I didn't do the transition properly. Sorry about that. So here's the limestone. It's being created. It's taking limestone out of there into this constructor to make concrete. It's going into this container. There's my hub base that was built up. Over there, I've got iron plates and iron rods being produced with miners from iron deposits. So that's all being put into containers. And then what I was saying in the beginning is these power generators actually have built inputs. So we can create biofuel and whatnot to feed these automatically so I don't have to keep running back and forth. But now that we have enough, I'm going to add one more of these right here in line with that. Make sure the input's there. Enough. Alright. Now the only thing I did do off stream was I put down these two containers. And this one is full of leaves. We can create some biomass from it. And this one's got whatever wood I found, so there's a bunch there too. So what I want to end up doing is first off, power these guys. Fuel in there. Fuel in this one. And connect them to power poles. So let's do another power pole here. Actually, far enough away? Yeah, it's far enough away. This is all going to get torn down eventually anyway. There we go. So now they're online helping out. Our capacity is 160. When the two burners on the back of the hub over there run out, those are 20 each. That'll be 40 megawatts we lose. So we'll end up down to 120 megawatts total capacity. And currently max consumption is 47, so we got room to grow. So that's good enough. So now I want to create a constructor in front of this. The idea is that I'm going to make biomass. Oh, I need reinforced iron plates and cable. Okay. Let's make some reinforced iron plates. I know we're going to need iron plates and rods to make screws for that. So let's run and do that. How many do I have? Got a bunch. Let's take this small stack. There we go. Let's get some rods. 200 ought to do. And we said for constructors, I want 2 of them. I'll put it in the to-do list with the plus button here. Need 4 reinforced plates. And so, come to our craft bench. We already have iron plates, reinforced plates. We can make 2 already with the screws we have on hand. But they take iron plates and screws. Where we make screws is with rods, so we can do that. So I'm just going to make a whole bunch of screws here until the reinforced iron plate come up to 4. We can do the 2 constructors. So let's get that going. There's the 4. Let's make these. Those are done. So let's hop up and go grab the cable now. We should have 16 already made. Oh yeah, plenty of cable there. I'll head back down and make these 2 constructors. That's going to turn the leaves and the wood into biomass to automatically feed into our power generators. Then after this is all set up, I think I'll probably take a quick look at what the upcoming milestones will be. Try to make a plan for that, and we'll stream again more tomorrow. All right, so constructor. Ooh, that was in front of that one. You're not liking it. Okay. I don't have logistics yet. All right, so let's just do this one for now. That in there. This is going to be biomass leaves. Let's give it some power. That's already got 4. It's already got 4. All right. Well, let's add a power cable. Or, sorry, tower. You do that by hitting 1. And so it's just a power pole. And if you take a power pole without actually a wire, you can focus on a wire, and it actually adds it to it, and you just find a place to drop it. But we don't want it in the middle, because we want belts to run through there. And now we can do the cable. And let's come up to the middle of these 2. Power them both, even though only one's going to function at the moment. Yep, there it goes. Let's see. Let me double check. I don't have splitters yet, do I? No, I don't. I'm going to need those. So let's go find out what it's going to take to unlock splitters. It would be the logistics milestone. You did all this one. Logistics. 300 wire, 150 rods, and 150 cable. Let's select that milestone. Maybe we can get this completed, hopefully. Let's go find out if we have enough wire yet. May not. Give it some more ore. Okay, let's shut you down for the moment so we can get as many cable as we can get, or so many wires we can get. I'm gonna need 10 minutes just of this running. Okay. I might actually handcraft some of this. Let's build a quick crafting bench. Build a bunch of copper ingots. And there it is. Now we know we'll be able to make enough wire right here for 300. That's going to work out nice. Of course, we'll keep some of this extra wire on hand. There we go. Let's make our wire. Almost done. Certainly have enough for milestone. We'll keep the extra on hand. Never know we're going to need to make more cables. We just have 66 at the moment, so there we go. Good enough. Let's see if we have the plates and rods yet. Let's dismantle this. And I think I'm going to need to get a miner on this. Not this stream, but or this to just continuously run. Okay, so you're still making wire. We can turn you back on to make cable. We're gonna need it. And let's run back down now. And again, this is gonna, like I said, very short stream. I just want to get this power thing settled. And then we'll continue with different milestones. I mean, obviously we have to do this milestone because I need the splitters to finish settling the power. But outside of that, I'm not going to do much. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow on a better stream, and it's not so late at night. Maybe more of you can be involved. I just didn't want to do this off stream because I want you guys to see it, be part of it. So here we go. 150 iron plates. How many do we have on us? Oh, plenty. And rod. Oh, we already have plenty of rods. Oh, there we go. We don't need to get any more out of the containers. Let's go do this. Them in. Control click. That will shift everything. As many items as can fit in the next object. So, control click. Let's as many as we need. Control click on this. Control click on the what? There we go. Ready to launch. And boom. Now we should have splitters and our little pod's gonna launch.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages
I
you
love
to
watching that
consider
thing launch.
investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in, visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
So no pressure then, right, Ada? Okay. All right, so what do we need to be able to build a splitter? Cable and plates. rods and plates for a merger. Okay. So now that we've done this, should be able to put a belt here to here. Now it's not pretty. That'll bring the wood in. This is going to do biomass wood. And then I want basically a splitter here. So Q. Now here's another tip. If you hover over the item you want, and then you can bind to hotbar by hovering over it and pressing the number on your keyboard of where you want it to go. I usually personally I put splitters on 6, so there it's on the hotbar. Then I put a merger on 7. So now that's bound to the hotbar. So now I don't have to open the build menu, and now I can just hit 6, and there's a splitter. And the input is going to be from behind, and I want to line it up. Oh, those aren't quite lined up. Well, we'll see what happens. Can I belt them still? 3 is my belt. 1 there. Yeah, it's a little wiggly, but it'll work. And then, I gotta jump over and I need another splitter. And again, if you click, like press down on the middle mouse button for a click, copy it. And then, these aren't aligned either, as much as I had hoped. Well, we'll see. Can they be joined? There's that one. No! Okay. So I'm going to destroy this. Click on that. Get it lined up. Yeah, maybe encroaching, but whatever. 3 right there. Now I can put a belt in there. Belt that together. Then, in front of here, I want to take a merger, which I put on 7. And I want it to be able to go in there. And now I need a belt to go from here to there. And from here to there. Now, there's a new belt mode, so you see how it's kind of at an angle? If I hit R, that is what they call straight mode. And it tries to do nice angles for you. So, it's not quite spaghetti, but it's still kind of spaghetti. So that's how that all works. Oh, our little flight guy's coming back. Here he comes. That's pretty neat. Always just neat. Finished bringing the items that we put in there for the upgrade. Brought him up to the space station or someplace in orbit. And now he's come back for the next round. So now, if we just take the belt and put it from here to here. Boom. Now it should be feeding biomass into, come on, get up there. Into each of these burners to help sustain them so I don't have to run around and do it all the time. That's going to be lovely. Eventually these lines will all back up. But, yeah, this actually might be even shorter than I thought, because this was really what I wanted to attempt to get sorted out before we really dive into doing a whole bunch of other things. So let's take a peek at what other milestones we're going to do tomorrow. I think what we want to do at this point is I think I want to go and get base building going so we can have the foundations to start building proper factories. Definitely want to do field research. There's quite a few things that, like the map, for instance, and then this MAM for scanning objects and whatnot, or not scanning objects, but researching different things we find. And that unlocks additional things that we can use in the game. It's wonderful. But then tier 2, I really want to get obstacle clearing, because that gives us solid biofuel, which will be just another stage on this fuel stuff we just did. Basically, it takes biomass that we're creating here. It takes the biomass and turns it into solid biofuel in another constructor. So that'll be something else we'll add on to that production line. Then the resource sink program. There are lots of things that if you put parts into the sink, generates coupons for the awesome shop. You can buy things with those coupons. Things like conveyor floor holes, pipeline floor holes, signs. There's all kinds of things you buy in there, and some of them are very useful. When they were just talking about that, now that we've gotten what was it, logistics, with the conveyor lifts and all that stuff, that would think about verticality, and those conveyor floor holes and things like that certainly help with it. So that's pretty much the gist of this short stream for tonight. I know not many were here to actually see it live, but I hope you enjoy watching it after the fact. Again, I apologize for mistransitioning in the beginning. I know the first couple of minutes were just my intro screen. We had to get it fixed. Hopefully you stuck around long enough to actually see what I did. But anyways, till then, just going to hop back over here, I suppose. And I'm thinking tomorrow I'll, again, put up a thumbnail well ahead of time. I might make some containers, stop the production, move what we do have made into containers over here. And, you know, once we unlock the foundations, we'll start building foundations and try to do a proper factory. I'm thinking I might want to go up here and like put foundations around so that we still have the nature underneath and roads that we can, you know, naturally travel on. But then have our foundations and stuff kind of in the air a little bit. I don't know. It's my initial thought. We'll see what happens when we get to it. But, yeah, I think we're going to leave it at that. And thank you very much. And we will catch you in the next one. Thanks.